Hi, I'm Graham Downing and we're in Suffolk today stalking with Swarovski. I'd just like to take you through some of the techniques which I use when I'm out woodland stalking. On this ground we've got roe, we've got muntjac and even the occasional Chinese water deer. I saw one group of roe here about 48 hours ago and as you can see from this frayed sapling there's been a buck about and this is some territorial marking. So let's see if we can go and find him. I'm constantly using my binoculars all the time. As you can see, I've got my right hand pretty much permanently on my binos. And what I'm doing is looking through the vegetation, not at it. So if I'm looking at a hedge here, for example, I'm actually focusing on the ground on the other side of the hedge so that I can see an animal which might be walking across or standing on the ground on the far side of that vegetation. Just a little tip, if you want to observe something at a distance and want to take the shake out of the binoculars, brace them against your sticks like this and you can get an absolutely solid position. Just a couple of points about the rifle scope that I'm using, which is a Z6i 2-12x50. It's a variable power scope and the power setting which I would tend to use for woodland stalking is going to be about 6 or 7. If you go much higher than that, what you do is you restrict the field of view and it means that you cannot pick up a target so quickly. And when you're shooting at close range, picking up the target is desperately important. Most shots in woodland are taken at under 80 yards and sometimes a lot closer than that. So if you've got your variable power scope set on 10 or 12, you're going to be wasting valuable seconds in order just to pick the target up, and it's gone in that time. This scope has got a daylight setting and a night setting on the illuminated reticle. When I'm woodland stalking, normally very early in the morning or very late in the evening, I would be using the night setting, and that lights the illuminated reticle with a very, very low level of light. Gradually, as the daylight increases, I would be adjusting that level so that the illumination increases as the daylight increases until the point when you no longer need the illumination and you can shoot with the reticle turned off. But during those minutes of very, very low light, first thing in the morning and last thing at night, an illuminated reticle is hugely important and makes all the difference between being able to get a successful shot or coming home empty-handed. Those were a few of the things which I think it's really important to remember when you're woodland stalking. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going off to find that buck because I know he's around here somewhere.